Setting the habit of a good self-esteem helps to have self-confidence in achieving great successes. Security opens doors you would otherwise find closed. So begin to recognize what you deserve, making you fully aware of your abilities. Consider to list them all on a piece of paper. You are exactly all those characteristics you write. There are those who repeat that qualities in front of the mirror with conviction, associating every characteristic to approach situations, also feeling within themselves the total pride of the moment, the awareness of being fully up to every situation. It's very important to repeat to yourself and thinking about how deeply you work, as being aware of your own beauty as the whole person you are, because that is exactly what will help to change things. You need to talk admirably and kindly to yourself because you may still have something to learn, maybe to discover or adapt from your way to talk. You are your ally and not your enemy. If you still feel like you have an enemy, you need to listen to yourself enough to know yourself even more, and no matter how long it will take all that time. I'd like to open your eyes about another point. You know that moment when we would like to be noticed because now we believe to have the right self-confidence. It comes when we stop doubting ourselves. So, what happens when our self-esteem isn't enough for what's going on outside? We experience the sense of exclusion. We immediately feel underestimated. The sense of exclusion we feel when someone is chosen over us is a manifestation of the wound of rejection, and it brings us back to navigating in our own insecurities. It's a sea which we must resist, or it will force us into another fight against ourselves. This displeasure generates a continuous need of external approval to seek confirmations of our worth or our being worthy of love. You have to get to the point to not being morally touched in this Achilles heel. Don't allow to yourself to suffer another confirmation that you have no value because in the meantime you don't deserve it, and then you really end up suffering for nothing. You have an immeasurable value, and one day someone will celebrate your existence, and maybe for having saved their life, because some situations lead to intervening even if we didn't feel fully sure of everything. I'm sure that one day you will make a difference. We should learn to present ourselves as valuable and lovable people immediately, regardless of what others may say or do to us, because unfortunately an external confirmation will ever heal this wound that is laid in the past. You need to give yourself the love and attention you deserve. Close the past old book and go to writing a new story, because even if the stories may repeat itself, you have the power to decide how much suffer for it, and if suffering for that. You have self-esteem. Comments and personal paranoia don't touch you. You are not just stars, you have the strength of the entire universe.